Welcome. You are now tuned in to Eyes On Podium Podcast, and I'm joined here by my brothers. Before I introduce them, let me introduce myself first. My name is HB. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw the ball that way.
It's good job, Coach Chris, whatever you want to call me. Glad to have y'all here tuning in with the Eyes On Podium Podcast. Now I'm gonna pass it to my brother Tone.
That's the wrong hand.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Excellent, perfect. Keep going, Tony. Wait for him to finish.
You on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute, and we're live.
Excellent.
Wow. I'm excited. All right, let's start it over.
We ain't starting nothing over. Let's go.
All right, listen, it's Tone, a.k.a. Set the Tone. Thank you for tuning in the Eyes On Podium Podcast. I'm going to pass the ball to my brother, Henny.
Yo, what's up, family? Please comment, like, subscribe, do all that. Welcome to episode 4, Eyes on the Podium Podcast. Let's go.
All right, man. Real quick, man. How was y'all week, man? How was y'all week?
Cool. I'm well rested.
Yeah.
Some people would say.
What happened? You got something to say, Chris?
Yeah,
He needed to say it. What you got to say?
So we played in this basketball league, right?
Allegedly.
That Henny dragged me, or me and Henny. That Henny dragged me all the way to Manhattan to play because he needed me. So he dragged me all the way to Manhattan. Pull up to the game Monday. We got a 7:00 game. Blowing up Henny phone. What he doing? Taking a nap.
Rough weekend, man. Rough weekend.
We won by 20 though. Again, we don't need him.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
What you do?
You always need a sniper.
Who?
You always need a sniper.
I guess you should.
They don't know me.
You always need a sniper.
Tell him whatever you want.
They don't know me.
What's up with you, Tone? How was your week, bro?
It was straight, man. Low-key week. Weather was kind of, all over the place here in Atlanta. Watched some of that Drew League this Saturday. So we'll talk more about that in a bit.
We'll talk about it.
The Drew League. I ain't really do nothing this weekend besides work. You know what I'm saying? Just out here. The weather's been kind of crazy though. It's been hot as hell. This in Miami and this July joint is not cool at all. It is hot as hell.
Not it.
But yeah. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. My man's talking about the Drew League.
Ooh.
Let's start with the Drew League. Let's start with LeBron at the Drew League, man. Let's start with
Yes,
LeBron at the
sir.
Drew League.
Look at the moves.
LeBron was going crazy at the Drew League. I mean, if you the Lakers organization, you cool with this? Yeah, y'all here? That's your $50 million investment out there playing with a bunch of who?
Yeah, listen.
Go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
I mean, here's the thing with that, right? Like, I think it's bigger than the $50 million thing with Bron. Like, I can't even imagine being in a gym like that and LeBron James pulls up and he's just playing on your court. You know what I'm saying? Like, the atmosphere must have just been insane.
Yeah,
so just for, like, the basketball community, I think it was dope to see. You see people lined up on the baseline. They almost on the court. They was running out of space. But I just think that was a dope environment. It looked good and looked like it was fun.
Yeah, it did look super fun. But I don't know, boy. I mean, I wish I was there. They never had nothing like that in New York for me. I mean, growing up in Brooklyn, everything was like that in Rucker. It was up in Harlem.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to go to something like that. That would have been cool.
I actually worked at Rucker one year, and I watched. This was the year that Ron Artest, he was out the league because of a certain situation in Detroit. And he pulled up. I didn't know nothing about basketball. And not a thing. and MC that night, he was talking about if because his brother played on his team, so they was playing together. So they was talking about if his brother showed up, that wouldn't have happened. So everybody's talking about it. I have no idea what's going on, but Ron Artest played amazing, and that's why he's my second favorite player of all time. I don't know if y'all know, but Ron Artest is my second favorite player.
Oh my God, he went to
because of that day at Rucker Park. He did everything. He played like a grown man. It was beautiful.
You ever been to some stuff like that, Chris? Like
yeah, I've been to I went to a game at Dykeman. I think who was it? It was when Tyreek Evans was popping at the time. He was doing his thing in the NBA. J.R. Smith pulled up. Henny was with me too. Henny was with me that day too.
Was that?
J.R. Smith threw it off the backboard.
Oh yeah. I was.
And Henny went running on the court with everybody else. Everybody running the court. Henny went running on the court.
Yeah, I touched J.R. Smith. I remember now. Yeah, I touched him up. I did. He was just standing there. Everybody was just around. He was standing there. I remember now.
But to the LeBron and the Drew League, man, I love it, man. I love it. I feel like this gives kids opportunity to see LeBron play that probably couldn't even imagine or step foot in Staples Center, So I feel like this was something special. You know what I'm saying? Once that was announced, again, like Tony said, that line was out the door. You know what I'm saying?
They were lined up. They were
lined up ready, man. I love it. And he showed out. You know what I'm saying?
42 points.
Yeah.
That's an experience.
He
You gotta take it easy.
He wasn't going hard.
Taking it easy. That's the crazy
He wasn't
part.
going
He was
hard.
taking it easy.
Well, you gotta realize people that play at the Drew League, they play overseas, but when they come here, they don't got a job. So these is your Wendy's workers, your FedEx delivery men. That's who LeBron was playing. He easily had a easy 42. Easy. He ain't sweat. He ain't sweat.
Clocking out of work to go guard LeBron, son.
It's crazy. That is the craziest thing. Imagine your whole family's there, like just to watch your son. You got your son, like watch your pops play. LeBron pull up. Now what? Now your son that's not your son no more. That's LeBron's son.
Kyrie was supposed to be there. Kyrie was supposed to be there, and then he was training out at the Mamba.
Oh man, another missed game, huh? Another missed game.
Oh man. My man Kyrie missing Drew League games.
Oh God.
He probably overslept like you.
Don't call no show.
No call no show.
Oh my God.
Oh man, bro. All right, man. Let's talk about what everybody been talking about all week. This Donovan Mitchell trade, man. Like the Knicks can either do two things. They can either take a swing or be patient. You know what I mean? Take a swing or be patient. Me as a Knicks fan, I would prefer them to be patient. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people think that we're closer than we actually are, but we're really, really far behind. Like we're after, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that we're like a tier 4 team on 2K. No, got that. But we just started to build something. Like let's just see what we can do before we start trading, you know what I mean? Like taking a big swing. Like I don't know.
Right.
What you think, Chris?
I would have to agree with you. I mean, Donovan Mitchell would be lovely to add. It would bring the Knicks to another level, but I just feel like them trading that whole team, basically half of their young assets. I just feel like it won't be worth it in the future. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're probably going to go from a tier 4 team to a tier 4 team. Like I don't feel like trading away, making that big swing is gonna really propel them that much higher yet, because you're trading away so much. So, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for the Knicks to have to trade away all of that, I feel like you're just, if it doesn't pan out, there goes you have nothing after that. Your future is gone as well. So
here's my take. I think we should go for it, because the sources saying that Danny Ainge, he wants 7 first-round picks. Now we have those. We'll give up 4 of picks that originally weren't ours, and we'll just give up 3 first-round picks. And then we get to keep our core. We get to keep our young players. We're not going to be searching for nobody. We're going to be competing. So we're going to be 25 to 30. Fishing, getting picks at that length is fine. We'll be all right. And we have capital to move. Even if something we can move these young players that's not panning out or whatever the case may be. If we just trade 7 first-round picks, in my opinion, I don't see why not. I mean, Mitchell's young. We have Jalen Brunson. We'll have for about 3 years at minimum. Then we'll just resign our players that we currently have and go from there.
No, go ahead, Tom.
No,
I'll respond to you after.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. Here's the thing, right? The Knicks are a play-in team now. If you get Donovan Mitchell, they're a play-in team, right? You got Boston, you got the 76ers, you got the Raptors, you got the Nets pending. KD stays there, right? Mm-hmm.
Right.
You got the Bucks still.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already about 5 to 6. That's 5 teams?
That's 5, yeah.
And you got the Heat.
5.
You got the Heat.
6.
Right?
Got
so
the
that's
Heat,
6
Miami
teams.
6, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to be better than the Cavs, which I don't think they'll be better than. Mm-hmm. They need to be better than the Bulls, which I don't think they'll be better than. And they need to be better than the Hawks, which I don't think they'll be better than. Right? So that's already 9 teams that I just named. So that put the Knicks at the 10th, just to make the play-in, right?
Yeah.
I don't think adding Donovan Mitchell changes that drastically. Here it is. The East is tough, right? It's going to take a lot more than Donovan trading their future away and
You breaking up, Tony. You breaking
some
up.
of the assets that they currently have in place to just bring a player that's not going to impact that much.
go ahead, dude.
I agree. I do feel like it doesn't make sense to bring to take all those picks and players to make a swing at a Donovan Mitchell who is going to get you the same place that if you let the young players develop to natural good role players, it's going to take you. Like, he's going to take you where? First round, second round, we can get there. Right? Like, we can get there. There we can get. If the kids take the leaps, not the leaps, but the steps forward, not even a leap, but steps forward, then we can get there. You know, it's not gonna be that easy, but we're gonna get there. So, what's the point, right? Like, who says that Knicks is not exciting? Knicks fans watch the games all the time. You know what I mean? Like, the Garden is sold out. Exactly. So, not exciting. ESPN be talking about, the Knicks gonna be exciting again. What are you talking about? Like, yes, we want to win. Yes, we deserve a winning culture, winning team, and stuff like that. But Leon Rose been there for 3. This is his 3rd season. Take it easy, right?
Doing a great job. He's doing a great job.
Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I mean? Like, take it easy.
Look, the sources said that he just wants 7 first-round picks. So he's not even if he just wants 7 first-round picks and he's not asking for players. I think why not go for it? Mitchell's young, Jalen's young. It's not like we're gonna get a first round pick and then what? Have him develop too.
7 picks is a lot, bro. That's 7 years.
It is a lot, but I'm saying that we have 4 picks that weren't even ours. Okay. Anyway, we got that off of Durant. That the 10th pick we got.
However,
3 first round, 4, whatever. I don't know off the top of my head. And then we'll give them 3 of our first round picks. Okay.
That's a lot.
3 years we won't pick, but they'll probably be 2029.
No,
all right,
bro. We'll be
whatever the pick, whatever the pick. If it pans out, we won't be.
Okay, so let me ask you a question now, right? So with Donovan Mitchell, right? We take those picks. Do you feel like we are where? We are
competing. We are competing. I think we're better. In my personal opinion, I think we would be better than. Yeah, I say 5, 6. I could say 5 because the Cavs failed. Brooklyn, you don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
Bulls, they're beatable. They're not that everybody. They were the 1 seed and failed.
I mean, that's where coaching bridges the gaps, right?
Yeah.
So again,
And I
my
think
thing is
defense wins
the
games.
core. My thing is the core. I wouldn't want to get rid of those core assets.
Yeah.
What Henny's saying,
That's what I'm saying.
I get there, right? That's what I'm saying. I kind of do agree with Henny. If you do get rid of those picks, you get to still keep your core.
And they're young too.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about drafts.
And you can add Donovan Mitchell to that. So, and if you're in the top 5 range seeding wise, you won't be in the lottery. So the picks won't really even matter.
I mean,
here's the thing though, they won't be that high. You gotta be better than Brooklyn. You gotta be better than the Celtics. You gotta be better than the Bucks. You gotta be better than the Heat. You gotta get better than the Hawks. The Hawks got better.
As long as it's not
you gotta get better.
As long as it's not a lottery pick. Like, do you think with Donovan Mitchell, let's say we trade 7 picks, right? With Donovan Mitchell, do you think
and the young core.
Oh, I mean, we add in the young core. All right, okay.
Right. That's what Henny's point was. That's what his point was. He was saying you're keeping your young core.
You keep the young core. You give up 7 first-round picks.
That's
and then you
Get
get Donovan.
not ours. 3 we give up. It is a lot, but it's a young star.
And you keep your young core.
Star.
If we
He
keep
can develop.
If we keep our young
But
core,
hear this.
Go ahead, Tony.
Your young core is all guards. So if Donovan Mitchell comes, who's not playing? Right? The young core doesn't matter that much. It's not like you got forwards and bigs. It doesn't matter if you have a young core and you're bringing in a superstar guard because they're not going to play anyway.
But this young core, what they're asking for player wise is they're asking for Grimes, who can be backup. They're asking for Fournier, he can go. They're asking for like
Fournier?
Obi, who's a backup.
You mean quickly?
Yeah, I'm saying like they either want Obi or Quickly or Fournier or Rose, and these are backup players that can back up the starting lineup. That Quickly can back up, Grimes can back up, and Obi can back up. They're backups, and they can start for us, but they're role players. They can be role players for us.
Yeah,
they're going to lose minutes, but it's Donovan Mitchell. He's a tad bit better than them.
That goes into our next topic. Like, should anyone be untouchable? Like on the Knicks, like just going to what you were saying. Like, who should be untouchable? I mean, in my book, I think like what you just said. I think the picks that Leon Rose picked, the 5 picks that he hit on, Obi, Quickly, Grimes, Jericho Sims, and McBride towards the lower end. Like we can get rid of McBride if need be.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind McBride, but those 4 Quickly, Obi, Grimes, and who am I forgetting? Quickly, Obi, Grimes, Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims. I feel like Jericho Sims makes Mitchell Robinson a trade asset. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like we should.
You're too in love with the summer league.
Nah, I mean, he's actually an impactful player. Like, even when he played in the regular season, like, it was like, all right, man, this kid can actually guard. He's good. He just needs coaching. And you just seen as the year went on after the All-Star break, he just got so much better because he was getting the actual backup minutes now, right? Because they stopped playing Taj Gibson. So when All-Star break came, that second half of the year, you was just like, okay, cool, all right, he could be a backup center. I'm not saying that he's gonna be a starter playing 35 minutes. I'm saying like in a year or so, he makes Mitchell Robinson expendable a little bit.
Tradable.
You know what I mean? But as far as in this Donovan Mitchell trade or any other trade, I feel like Obi Toppin got to stay. And Obi Toppin Quickly and Grimes. I mean, that's what's gonna keep the fan base.
Stay on the question.
Those should be untouchable. I think the only people that should be traded should be Rose, Fournier, Julius.
The money don't work. A young player has to go. Pick a young player.
God,
RJ for sure is untouchable.
He's untouchable. RJ for sure is untouchable.
RJ for sure is untouchable.
But we talking about the people who was in the rumors. We talk about the people who's in the rumors.
Okay.
Who's untouchable? Say it. Who's untouchable?
Quickly and Obi.
No, pick one. You can't either or. Pick one. One person.
Only I get one.
Yeah, you only get to keep one.
Golly.
This is what trading is about.
I got to keep Obi. He works well. He works well in the fast system. I got to keep Obi. Obi doesn't need the ball to be effective, and he actually makes other players better by his infectious play. So Obi, I would say Obi. Who you say, Tom? Who you say, Chris? Let's go, Chris.
I say Grimes. I like Grimes. He does it on both ends. I feel like you need that grittiness. Even if he's going to be a backup, I don't know if he's going to start yet. If he's going to come off the bench, but he still gives you that grittiness on both ends of the floor. He scores, plays defense, and that's what the Knicks need. So I feel like he's definitely untouchable from those players in the trade rumors.
All right, what you think, Tony? Who untouchable? Who should be?
Yeah, I'm staying with Grimes. Grimes can do a little bit of everything. He plays defense, shoot the three ball, plays defense, can get out in transition. Had a really good summer league from what I saw this year. So, for me, out of that young core, it would definitely be Grimes. I would have no problem shipping quickly before Grimes.
Yeah, as far as the team goes, how the team is like team building wise, I would say quickly out of the three will be the first one to go. Right? Even though he's my favorite.
You know what's funny? I thought you were going to pick quickly because I knew he was your favorite. I thought it was going to be easy for you.
He's my favorite, but I mean, I truly feel like Quickly's a stud. I truly feel like he's a stud just with missing opportunities. He just need the opportunity to play, right? But without, you know what I mean? But if we're building a team to win, Obi is just infectious. Grimes shoots the ball at an amazing clip, and he plays defense. He's only going to get better as he put the ball on the floor. He gets bigger and play the NBA game. So I will have to say Quickly got to be the one to go out of those three. But untouchable, Obi. What you saying, Henny?
I'm saying Obi, and the reason why I'm in between Quickly and Obi.
Yeah,
I think it's Obi just because I feel like I've seen everything Quickly could do. The only way he can get better is with experience. So I know what he can do. Obi, he can get to the basket. He's learning how to shoot. And I feel like once he learns how to shoot, he's going to be unlocked. So I feel like if he unlocks everything, he would be a prized possession.
All right. So I mean, let's say they trade the farm, right? They trade Quickly, Obi, Grimes, and the 6 picks that crazy Danny Age wanted, right? What would be next? Like,
Crazy.
let's say, because ESPN, the media is trying to create this whirlwind to pressure the Knicks organization to make these moves. Oh my God, if they don't make these moves, everyone's gonna get fired.
That was the wildest thing I ever seen.
Take it easy. But let's just go along with it, right? Let's just say they make this trade. Like, you know what I mean? What's next? What's next for the Knicks, Chris? Where do you think the Knicks go after that?
The plan. Definitely the plan. I mean, it would all depend on what the Knicks do to fill out the roster. I mean, you still have enough to compete, right? You have Brunson, you have Mitchell, you have Randall,
you have RJ,
you have RJ, and you'll have Mitchell Robinson. So you definitely have enough to compete, right? To Tony's point earlier, but that's not enough to beat those top tier teams in the East yet. You know what I'm saying? They still need time, but yeah. So I think what's next for them is definitely they're gonna be in the play-in. I mean, it's gonna take time for them to gel, time to get to learn each other's habits. So, but I mean, I do think they have something. It's not like they're not going to be competitive. The Knicks will be competitive for sure. For sure. Right. But again, it's just the East is really deep right now. So You know, it's gonna be a battle at the bottom of the East for them.
All right, man. All right. I'm gonna move out of here, man. We're gonna do something fun. When you guys sent me this, I kind of went crazy because I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like this one here, episode 4, we early and we bringing out dope content like this. Like, share, subscribe. Eyes on Podium Podcast. DEMAR DEROZAN or Paul George.
You'll get it one day.
I get it one day. DEMAR DEROZAN or Paul George. Tony, you go first. Who you taking?
I'm going with PG.
PG?
I'm going with PG. PG scores on all 3 levels. Very skilled with the basketball, so he can do a lot of things with the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
PG's also been on the all defensive team twice, so he's known as a perennial defender in the league. He's respected and stuff. So just with that alone, you know, I gotta go with PG. I think he's the more well-rounded player.
Mm-hmm.
DeRozan's been in the league longer, but PG has accomplished more throughout his career.
PG. Anybody else got PG? You got PG, Chris?
I definitely got PG, man. Again, he works. I love DEMAR DEROZAN. I love his game. I love the fact that he's brought the mid range like back to his peak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, Paul George. Again, he scores on all 3 levels. He's an elite defender.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for the way he can break down defenders and get to the rim, get to his spots on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like he does so much that he doesn't get enough credit for. He's an all around basketball player. I mean, the only thing that's PG's really lacking, I would say, is a little bit of playmaking. But that boy know how to. Well, he know how to play make for himself. Yeah. But yeah, but DEMAR DEROZAN is very similar. But I feel like Paul George's ability to defend better and shoot the 3-ball better, that's why I give him the edge.
It's on you,
That's solid.
I'm gonna have to go with DEMAR. I mean,
are you picking DEMAR because they picked the George? Or you really?
No. I'm giving you a reason. And these guys are very successful. They've been on number 1 teams in the playoffs, right?
Right.
And DEMAR, only person he's lost to was LeBron. I mean, you know, when at his height, he's the only person he lost to is LeBron. And there's this nickname that they got for Paul George. I'm not sure.
Playoff P?
What is it? Playoff? That's what it is. Playoff P.
Pandemic P.
Pandemic. Yeah, pandemic P. Pandemic P. Come on, man. Their stats are really identical, but when somebody don't show off when it's time, I can't give it to him. I like DEMAR. He stays in that paint area and scores effortlessly. I just have to give it to him.
I will take DEMAR too, and I'm not just saying that because I'm gonna guess you guys.
Me and Tony took PG.
I will take DEMAR after listening to you guys talk and everything, and you know what I mean. I'm the reason why I would take DEMAR. I just like DEMAR's game better. Like, I like the mid-range game better. You know what I mean? I feel like it's more efficient. Like, DEMAR has a more efficient game than Paul George. You know what I mean? When Paul George is off, he's off. Like, it's bad. Like, it affects everything in his game. And I don't know. I feel like DEMAR, I mean, he really balled out this season. Wasn't the MVP talks?
MVP talks.
You know what I mean? He's the best player. Is he better than Levine? Like, we'll talk about that another day. Is he better than Levine?
We'll talk about that.
Is he the best?
Save it.
Wait, is he the best player? Is he the best player?
Save it.
The reason why I'm asking, right?
Yes, he is.
Because Paul George is not the best player on his team.
That is true.
He's not.
But the best player on the Clippers is better than all of them.
You're right.
Oh, okay. So so what we saying?
We ain't saying nothing.
That was great. That was great.
He killed me.
What we saying?
That was great.
What we saying?
That's the step. That's the 3-pointer step hit on the OKC right there, the quarter.
Yeah. That game was crazy.
That game was too crazy.
That game was crazy.
Well, I'm taking DEMAR. I'm taking DEMAR.
Same.
I'm taking DEMAR. I'm going there.
Respect it. I respect it.
We got another one. We got another fun one. We got another fun one right here.
DEMAR don't play D though. Everything I heard was he got a good mid range game. I didn't hear nothing about DEMAR lock somebody up.
Don't do that.
But I guess that's your pick. That's your pick. I won't kill you on that.
Don't do that. All right, let's move on. Don't do that. Who would y'all rather see win a ring? Chris Paul or Carmelo Anthony? Let's go with Tony because he was on some foolery last segment just now. Go ahead.
This is very easy for me. It would have to be Carmelo Anthony.
Mm.
Carmelo Anthony was blackballed out the NBA.
Mm.
I think we forget that because we've seen him for a few seasons recently.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a point where no one wanted to touch Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Due to some social things. But no one wanted to touch him, and it's important to notice that he missed pieces of his career because of that, right? CP's been playing since. So Chris Paul's, on the opportunity, he's had the opportunity to play with Devin Booker, Phoenix Suns, good system, all that. But again, you can't take away that time that Carmelo missed on the game.
All right.
Houston, played in Houston. But yeah, Melo missed so much time that he may have a ring if he didn't miss it. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna go next because y'all already know who I'm going. But Chris, you can go.
So I'm not being biased because my name is Chris, but I'm going with Chris Paul. I just feel like the winning culture he's brought to every single team he's went to. He's brought the Clippers from being a joke to actually being a relevant team in the NBA. He went to Houston. They were a game away from being Golden State with Kevin Durant.
Without Kevin Durant.
No, that was with Kevin Durant.
Did they?
With Kevin Durant.
And without the first season, first time he got hurt in
game 7.
He got hurt in the game 7.
And he got hurt in game 6.
Yeah, he got hurt in game 6. Right, and that was when KD was there.
He didn't play game 7.
Right, yeah. And then the Rockets had like the most missed threes in like NBA history.
But that was when
I'm not sure if KD was there.
Yeah, the second year KD wasn't there.
Yeah.
KD wasn't. No, was it the third year KD wasn't there? The third year KD wasn't there. When Steph went crazy, he had like 33 in the second half. He had like 0 points in the first half and like 33 in the second half, something like that. I don't know. Keep going. My bad.
They were a game away from beating Golden State.
Yeah.
And then he got forced into OKC. No one had them they had them in the lottery. True. Took them to the playoffs. And he just unburied this Phoenix Suns franchise. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the winning culture he's brought to every single team. He's brought every single team he's been to a franchise winning season. I just feel like that, his abilities to lead a team speaks for themselves. So I feel like he's very much so deserving of that ring.
Yeah, I think because you're a point guard in the Mirrors League that Henny overslept.
Henny ain't show up to. We gotta talk about
tough.
it.
Anyway. I gotta say something really quick. Am I allowed to change my mind with the new information that I have? Because that was a great breakdown. That was a great breakdown. I'll come back.
Yeah.
You could change your mind, bro. You could change your mind.
Of course. That's all we hear, bro. That's all you hear.
Listen.
Always allowed to. I be feeling the same way. I be hearing them break something. I'll be like, damn.
Did I pick the wrong one? Anyway, with the new information that I've just found out today, I'm gonna pick CP3 as well. Simply because I think him getting a ring, it excels his ladder as in what position he is as top point guard. To me, I think he moves up way more than if Melo had got a ring. Melo gets a ring, I think he pretty much stays where he's at. Really, all CP3 is missing is a ring. He's led teams. He's leader in a lot of stats. He affects winning, as my boy Tone would say. He affects winning, and a ring will just shoot him up.
Where would he rank? Where would he rank for you?
Current point guards, I'll probably say
of all time.
3.
Of all time. 3?
All time, top 10. Current, maybe 3. I would give him 3, 4.
You don't think? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3, 4.
You think he's top 10 right? Is he top 10 right now?
Nah, definitely not. Not with nobody without a ring is ever going to be in my top 10. That's my personal opinion.
No?
Of point guards?
Yeah, point guards. Yeah, he's in the top 10.
That's what I was saying. Top 10.
Oh, yeah. He's top 10 point guard. He'll probably move up. To 5. Yeah, definitely move up to 5.
But yeah,
if he gets a ring,
it's probably just Magic Johnson and
Curry
and him.
Isaiah,
you forgot Isaiah.
I know. I think all 3 of those players are higher than Isaiah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't. 25 on the twisted ankle. I can't, man.
Yeah, but he lost that series.
Can't.
I mean,
I think he won. He won that.
I think they lost.
He won that game.
They won the game. Yeah, but the series they lost.
Yeah, I don't know about the series. He still
lost the war.
Still got 2 rings.
He do got 2 rings.
Give it up to the people who won in the Jordan era, man.
That was
no matter if they had
era. No, don't do that.
Here we go.
It wasn't a Jordan era.
Listen. Anyway,
it wasn't.
It was.
You already know who I'm picking.
It counts.
You already know who I'm picking. I'm going with Carmelo Anthony, my favorite player of all time. That's just That's just my guy. That's my number 7. I gotta see my guy get a ring, bro. I defended him all through the Heatles. You know what I'm saying? Where he had Amari Stoudemire getting hurt, and if Amari Stoudemire didn't punch a damn fire extinguisher.
Tragic.
Maybe we would have had a chance. And if he didn't have, 50-year-old knees when he was 26, 27, 28 years old, maybe we could have got, at least to the finals, I think. I think that year when we lost to Pacers, we would have got to the finals if everybody was healthy. I believe that.
I remember that Roy Hibbert block on Carmelo.
Yo, relax. Take it easy.
You giving me trauma. Nick should have waited. Melo was coming. Melo
wanted that money, bro. He
was coming anyway.
He wasn't coming, bro. He wanted that money. That's
sign and trade, easy.
That's all Melo wanted. He was like, "Yo, let me get that paper, and that's it." But yeah, Melo be my guy.
That is it.
Do you fault players for that though? For taking the bag instead of
no? Absolutely not. Absolutely
not at all.
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
I don't fault players. For
never, no matter what. No matter what, I will never do that. Nope. Get your money.
Get your money, bro. Like I never fault any of these dudes who will be like, winning is important, but I gotta get the bag.
Right.
I respect that. I respect that all the time.
Still going to the Hall of Fame.
I mean,
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. Nobody can beat this. But all right, man.
Something big this week.
Something crazy happened. DeAndre Ayton stays. He ain't going nowhere. What does that mean for KD? What does that mean?
That's the wrong. This is the wrong big. We should be asking about what happens to KD. It's all Gobert's fault. It's all his fault. It's him. He's ruining the NBA again. He's touching mics. He's shutting down everything. He's the best defensive player, I guess. It is, right?
Rudy Gobert.
This was a good. I mean, everybody. I think they would have been stupid to let him go.
Yeah, if they let DeAndre go, they'd have been crazy.
Yeah, I think they did want to trade him, but their backs were against the wall, and they had no choice. They was either you pay him, trade him later down the line, or you lose your first number 1 pick for nothing. So they made the smart decision.
I know Chris was really hot about this the whole time. He kept talking like he was like, "Yo, I don't know why they don't value him."
Yeah, I just couldn't see the direction that Phoenix was going in, like letting him go. I mean, when they were in the talks with Indiana when he signed his contract, I thought, my initial thought was I thought the situation was going to be a sign and trade, and they were going to get Miles Turner, which did worry me because he's never healthy. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, why would you trade for a player like that? And Ayton has been playing better than Miles Turner. So I'm extremely happy to see him sign back with the Suns. I feel like this gives him his chance to show his worth. You know what I'm saying? Like this is his year now. Like now he got to put on.
You think that's gonna happen? You think they're gonna give him the opportunity because they paid him?
What do you mean give him the opportunity?
Do they have to?
Yeah.
Tone?
They're gonna play the same way.
Yeah.
You got to let them play. You just signed them to that big contract. You're not gonna have them on the books and play them and playing them. They gotta.
I mean, but
they gotta figure out a way to unlock them on offense.
Tone, they gonna give him the opportunity. They paid him because they didn't want him to walk away for nothing. To them, he's probably just he's an asset, right? You don't want to, you don't want to just let a number 1 overall pick just walk out the door for nothing, which was about to happen, right? But I mean, do they really have to change course? I mean, they were the number 1 seed last season. Tone, like, do they really?
Yeah, they were in the number 1 seed with a lot of injuries in the Western Conference. I think we would all agree that they won't be the number 1 seed again. A lot of things went right for them to be the number 1 seed. So just off of that alone,
That is true.
But this is a good example of I love when players have the leverage, right? Ayton had the leverage the whole time. All he had to do was sign an offer sheet and call their bluff. You're gonna let me walk for free, or you're gonna bring me back. And I guarantee you he got paid more than what he would have gotten offered from Phoenix a year ago. I love when they got the leverage.
That's what happened with Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was supposed to they could have paid him like $50 million Mavs, and they let him walk. Like that's crazy. Like you could have paid him $50 million. Why didn't you just do that? You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Go ahead.
He ain't got what he wanted.
Yeah, he got $1 million man, baby.
Yeah, he got what he wanted.
Go ahead, Tony. I mean, Henny.
Oh, you want me to go again?
Did you already go?
Yeah, I went first.
Did you go first? Who's
the moderator is not even paying attention?
I'm sorry. Blooper. Oh, but all right. So it is my turn. But yeah, man, DeAndre Ayton. I mean, I would have if I was the Phoenix Suns, even though they wouldn't want to let an asset just go by like that. As far as the team goes, I probably would have traded him before the deadline, the All-Star deadline, if you really didn't want to pay him. Right now he can veto any trade until he can't be traded until January 15th or something like that. And he could veto. He has like veto power or something like that, some weird stuff like that. So he's not going nowhere. So I mean, and I think they're gonna need DeAndre Ayton with the Rudy Gobert pickup in the with Minnesota. Yeah. So I feel like DeAndre Ayton is definitely necessary. Also feel like that McGee pickup for Mavericks is probably is gonna be necessary too. They're gonna need to start playing some bigs now. I feel like you know what I mean.
Rudy Gobert changed the landscape of the league, man. That's a good thing. That's I didn't think about that now because that's gonna be hard to deal with on the offensive side, man. That's gonna be very hard. People gotta prepare for that. That McGee pickup is good. Having DeAndre Ayton back is good, and Thomas Bryant signing from Lakers with AD, that's good.
That's good.
The land is going to be a little bit different. Rudy Gobert is really, really the best. He's
He's really changing. He's really changing how what's happening. I don't know. Everybody laugh at the Rudy Gobert trade, but
no,
I mean,
it's making sense.
It's making sense.
It's making sense.
You see it in the East too. Look at the Cavs. They got two twin towers out there too. You got Jared Allen, Evan Mobley.
They started it too. They had Larry Markkinen at the 3. That was their lineup. Larry Markkinen at the 3.
I didn't understand
at the 2. I liked it. I love a weird mix. Yeah. I remember Rockets. They went super small ball. PJ Tucker at the 5. At the center, I liked it. You just try something different and then watch. And in 5 years, people are going to be start having 6 players at the 5 and running with it and winning. So you gotta try these things just to be different, just to see if it works.
But you didn't like
make it hard for the other players.
You didn't like it, Tom?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it with. I don't think Larry Markkinen is that guy to do that with. But they were successful. So it worked. So forget what I think.
Your Wi-Fi crazy right now. Say that again.
My Wi-Fi.
He's on network.
I gotta pay my bill.
He's on network.
I gotta pay my.
Got that vonage.
Nah, I'm on Wi-Fi. I gotta pay my bill. I don't know what's happening.
All right.
But Larry. I don't think he's that guy to play the 3.
Not freezing. Mr. Freeze.
Nah, I didn't freeze.
Nah, I can't wait till you watch it. I can't wait till you watch it back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, people, this is the end of the show. You just tuned in to Eyes On Podium Podcast. We appreciate you.
Sir. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Episode 4 is in the books. Mm-hmm. We appreciate y'all. Keep showing us love. We're going to keep bringing out content. We heavy hitters. Come on.